Alright, hey guys, so it's Alex here, and today I'll be doing a class guide on the Darkblood Stormking class. A bunch of you guys have requested for this class on my latest Twitter poll. We got over 200 people to vote for it, and it apparently won out of the 4 choices I had. So let's just get right onto it. So this class, Darkblood Stormking, where can you obtain this class? Well, you do /join file guard. It will be in this area, and you need rank 10 Thunderforge. So after you get rank 10 Thunderforge, it will be located in the reputation shop. You go into armors and click on the class. It costs 100,000 gold, so it's not too bad. Now let's start talking about the class in general. What can this class offer and what can it do? Well, this class is insanely good for anything. Like, it's good for soloing, it's good for farming, it's good for PvP. It's pretty much good for all the departments. I consider this class to be one of the better classes in the game due to it being easy to get. Plus, it has a high damage range, and it's just good for everything, so it's just really good class. So now we're going to look at statistics. Attack power 60, spell power 842, hit 97.52, haste 20.05, critical 27.57, evasion 16.67. Now the rank 4 passives. First one is called Raging Gale, increases your damage by 10%. Next one is called Tempest, increases your crit by 10%. Both of these are pretty good. Now you also have a rank 10 passive. Your rank 10 passive is called Crackling Sky. Well, in one of your random auto attacks, you will have a really small chance to deal a massive amount of damage. It's just a ridiculous amount of damage, and that's all it does. Okay, now we're going to look at its skills. We're going to go on to its 2 skill. Storm called 20 mana, 3-second cooldown. This just does some damage, and that's pretty much it. Also, if your 3 or 4 skill is applied upon the target, it does extra effects, but I'll explain that in a bit. So first, we're just going to look at its 2 skill like this, so, you know, a decent amount of damage, pretty good. Okay, now we're going to look at its 3 skill, Skyfire, 40 mana, 12-second cooldown. This one, you hit up to 3 targets and apply shock to all enemies hit. Shock lasts for around 10 seconds, and pretty much this reduces the enemy damage output. So that's the first thing, so here we go. Boom, that's all it does. It's very nice. Alright, now the second part. This is your first combo you guys will learn. Your Skyfire to your 2 skill combo, Storm Call. So if you do your 3 skill, applying shock on the opponent, if you do your 2 skill right after, you'll actually do a heal. So if I do 3, 2, I do a heal upon myself. And that is very good for sustainability and survivability. So that is your first combo you guys need to know. Alright, now on to its 4 skill, Thunderclap. 40 mana, 12-second cooldown. This one, you hit up to 3 targets and you have a chance to stun them. This time you apply Thunderstruck to all enemies hit. And that's pretty much it for this skill so far. So here we go. Boom. I stunned 1 person. Now, to also demonstrate, there is another secondary ability, or I guess effect. So here's the second combo. Your second combo now is called 4-2. So you do your Thunderclap to your Storm Call. What this does is you're going to regenerate a ton of mana back, like 60 mana or so. It's ridiculous. So there we go. I just wasted some mana, and I'm just going to do my 4 to 2 skill, and boom, I just get all my mana back. It's pretty insane, and it's really good. Alright, now the last skill is called Ball Lightning 90 mana, 12-second cooldown. This one, you just do lots of damage. That's it. So yeah, here we go. Just gonna start it. Boom. 1.7k nuke. Doesn't seem like a lot, but it actually will be a lot. Here is now your third and final combo for the class. So if you do either your 3 or 4 skill, it doesn't matter which. If any of these 2 skills are applied and then you do your 5 skill, you will do a ton of damage. So 4 to 5. Boom. Now I do 3.6k. That's pretty much twice the amount you guys just saw. So now I demonstrate using my 3-5 skill, and it's going to do the same thing, but I just want to demonstrate both scenarios. So there we go, 3 and 5. Boom. Pretty much it. So that is it for the skills. Now I'll show you guys how to use this class in soloing, PvP, and farming now. Okay guys, now for the farming portion of this class. It's really easy. All you have to do with farming is just do your 4, 2, and 3. So it doesn't matter who you hit. You're going to be regenerating a lot of mana, and this class is really fast in farming. I mean really fast. So that's all you have to do, and it's just insane. You can use your 5 skill if you want to. The boss has, or I guess the monster you're fighting has a lot of HP, but for the most part you actually don't need it. So yeah, that's how you use this class in farming. Okay, so now for the soloing portion. This is also really easy. You can either start with your 3 or 4 skill, and then whatever you do, you want to use your 2 skill right after. And what I like to do is just 3-2, and then, you know, that's going to get you a lot of health, and then do your 5 skill if you have enough mana, and just constantly repeat the process. If you miss your 3 skill, just do your 4 skill, hope that your mana gets back, you know, try and get some damage off, and then try and hit your 3 skill again. And then once you hit your 3 skill, don't change to your 4 skill. Make sure you get a lot of HP back, because that's going to be your main souling thing, is your 3-2 combo, because that's how you're going to stay alive. If you have to go to 4, you're going to lose your ability to heal, and it's going to suck, and you don't want that. So yeah, that's how you use this class in a solo. It's really easy. Alright guys, so now for the PvP portion of this class. Well, you're going to want to start off with your 4 skill, because that will give you the ability to have a chance to stun them, and that's always good. Then you do your 2 skill to regenerate mana back, to your 5 skill just to nuke them, of course. If you miss your pretty much your 4 or 3 skill, you can just start using your 2 skill. And Shaman's pretty a devastating class, so I like to wait until I get my 4 skill applied on them and then actually attack them after. So yeah. Okay, that's a bit rough. So I have things. So what I'm trying to do right now is just sustain through the damage. So notice how I have my 3 skill applied, and then all I'm doing is my 2 skill just to survive, because he placed the damage over time up on me for survivability, and of course keeping my distance to stay alive. So yeah, so I use this class in PvP, really simple. Okay guys, so now for my final review of this class. Well, let's just get started onto it. Soloing, I think this class is an amazing soloer. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. I personally think it's a really good soloing class. The only reason why I'm not giving it a 10 out of 10 is because it's heavily reliant on hitting your 3 skill. You miss your 3 skill, well, sucks to be you. You're not healing for a while, for a couple seconds. So that's the only reason I'm giving it a 9 instead of a 10, but still it's an efficient soloing class, which is very amazing. Okay, farming. Well, farming, I'm giving this class a 10 out of 10. It's actually one of the better farming classes in the game. Little did you know, I consider it one of the better ones. But not many people realize it, because you don't lose mana, but you can also get a lot of HP back. You do a ton of damage, you get multiple targets. It's perfect for farming. And now for PvP. PvP is where it can get a bit iffy. This class can really struggle on mana at times if you use your 5 skill and you do not crit. If you do not crit, ouch, sucks to be you. You're gonna struggle a bit on mana. So this class is a bit iffy on that part, but besides that, I still think it's really fun to use. I'm giving it an 8 out of 10. So yeah, overall this class is a perfectly balanced class in my honest opinion. I think it's a solid class for soloing, PvP, and farming. If you were to get any class, this is one of the classes I for sure want you guys to get as a starting class, or one of the beginning classes, because it's going to help you forever. Because if you're one of those guys who are lazy, like, okay, I'm going to PvP, oh, actually, I just want to farm now, you can just keep this class 24/7 and be like, huh, I don't have to change. This class is perfect for everything. So yeah, it's one of those good classes, and I really like them. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this review, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace.